Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake, in which we talk about pretty much all manner of fiction. And this is going to be something nasty, isn't it? There's going to be birds attacking me while I'm on here.
I reckon it'll be the darkness. No, I was wrong.
That's... Oh, damn. I think I actually hit it.
You did.
And now the darkness. Um... Okay.
Now, I think the reason that we're talking about a lot of different things at this point in the game
Yeah.
is that it's not exactly riveting. We've done this how many times already?
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, this is probably one of the weakest parts of the game. So that's kind of new.
Yeah, okay. That was a little bit of a surprise. They've been foreshadowing this a lot, though. Things just falling out of the sky, because we've been running across. Oh, have I left behind stuff that I could have? I get a feeling I've not been paying attention to these boxes as much as I should have been.
I haven't seen any, honestly. That's the first one we've seen in a while.
Okay.
Um,
That's a little bit comforting. But yeah, yeah, go on.
Remember, you went into this level with all of the resources ever.
Right, yeah.
You were saying.
Anyway, because we had the airplane that fell out of the sky, the yacht that fell out of the sky.
Yeah, the objects the darkness has been throwing at you have been progressively getting bigger. And will probably continue to get bigger.
I want to keep with the shotgun. There's a third.
There you go. You are facing
Yep.
the wrong way.
Yep. I mean, I get easily turned around, so thanks for the reminder.
Yeah. No, it's easy to do because, funnily enough, just like in a real forest,
Oh dear. Woof. There's no XP, there's no reason to fight them.
yeah.
Everything looks the same, is what you were about to say?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like in a real forest, it is easy to get turned around. Particularly in the dark.
The eighth deepest lake in the world, Cauldron Lake, is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as the central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for this area residents. Where's the lake?
Speaking of Pinhead, I need to get there's a comic book series that came out where the protagonist from the first movie and several of the other movies becomes the successor to Pinhead.
Okay.
And is set on doing things very differently.
As in less of being monstrous?
Yeah. No, she becomes a being called the Hell Priestess, which is a riff off Pinhead being the Hell Priest.
Right. Oh, good grief.
And she does it, so Pinhead kind of forces her into it by kidnapping her friends.
Right. Whew.
By the way, you are doing really well at these fights today.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'm usually not that great. They're a lot slower paced than they are in Control. I'm just having to force myself to remember to sit and think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that do not mash the button, do not load one bullet and then fire that one bullet.
Right. I mean, I have a character in a piece of fiction that is part of her fighting style, is, which when my brother read it, he said the most mystical thing in the out of all the martial artists in that story, the most mystical thing was how my gunslinger loaded bullets. But he appreciated it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just reminded of that one anime where the gunslinger girls
hide bullets in their boobs.
Yeah, and throw them into the air, and open the chamber and sweep the gun across to load them all into the chambers.
I've seen that in trailers. I've never seen the actual anime.
Yeah, I have not tried to watch it. My girlfriend has, but
yeah, it looks very much like one of those ones where whatever in it that looks interesting will be ruined by all the fan service.
Yeah. we're playing Half-Life 2 now.
Yeah.
Like the really crude version of Half-Life 2.
Mm-hmm. It also is really interesting to me on talking about horror things that there are games set in the Secret Worlds universe where you're just playing a person, and
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here going, "Oh my god."
Yeah, well, that's a thing, right?
Yeah.
One of them, you play a person on Mars.
Yep. Hmm. Tom, 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 Tom. Did you write this? Tom, Tom, Tom.
Okay. So,
Okay, that's implying that the lady has the things now.
you mean you're talking about the kind of disturbed lady with the lamp?
Yeah, or the darkness thing, because that is usually the because Tom was the poet.
Yes, Thomas Zane.
Yeah, so but hunting rifle. I'm not using the hunting rifle, but I'll pick up the ammo anyway.
Hmm.
But if the person who loves Tom is writing the messages now, and the person who loves Tom got swallowed by the darkness, um, those messages just got significantly less trustworthy. Kind of like this.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I would like to point out that more than one person could love Tom.
This is true, yeah. But we're talking a '90s video game.
2000s.
Oh, why do I always make that mistake?
Oh, you've forgotten how how computer graphics were in the 90s?
Probably.
Maybe a flare gun?
Yep. Okay. I was trying. Let me get the flare gun up and reloaded before that starts this time.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, no, like 90s, you're talking about Doom and Quake.
And Quest for Glory and
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's oh god, video games is so young. I keep forgetting that.
Yep. He come from?
Oof. So, in other words, towards the end of the Pinhead, the whole Cenobite thing, or the current the Hell Priestess thing, is a far more compassionate and interested in consent and such like that.
Yeah. Go back down. You haven't picked up everything from there.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was some hunting rifle.
Hunting rifle stuff, and in the cupboard, behind you, Sorry.
Oh, cool.
There.
Oh, right, because this was... Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, the thing with the Hell Priestess, because she... her friends were kidnapped and turned into Cenobites, and then Pinhead was like, okay, I want to retire, but I need someone to take my place. And so she takes up the mantle of the Hell Priestess.
Oh, dear.
And so, like, so that she can make sure her friends are okay.
Right.
Basically. So yes, she does things a lot differently, but she's still a Cenobite. She's also the only person who
I could
really
see Cauldron
played...
Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Okay. Played the Cenobites.
She's the only person who really played Pinhead at his own game. I really like that character.
I had to get there fast.
Right.
I dreaded what I would find.
She sounds like a good example of a mundane becoming the monstrous.
Yes,
Monster of the Week.
Much. Very much so.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, joy. Brainwashing. Okay. The other reason we're talking about, like, a lot of different fiction and such is because this game kind of invokes a lot of nostalgia and memory.
You? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please, don't hurt me.
I think it's a little bit late. Ooh, chapter dissolve.
So yes, this is how Alan Wake dies, and that's the end of the game. I hope everyone had fun, and there's more.
Yeah. I do like the music.
Oh my, what a wretched life. I was born on the day that my
I'm going to go ahead and hit enter so I don't get I'm not that I monetize my channel anyway, but I don't get like a copyright strike.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Okay, I have time in my evening for one more video, and that would get me to an even number. And I'm going to talk a little bit about cutscenes when we come into the next video.
Awesome.